welcoming you to a new episode of the ESG podcast series, where we look at the most important issues that India Inc. needs to deal with in their environmental, social, and governance or ESG journey and how technology can help. Today, we are discussing sustainable data centers as they play a big role in data storage. Data centers aren't storerooms of computers. They contain complex arrangements of power equipment, water treatment facilities, and cooling systems. These ensure that computers can operate smoothly round the clock. Data centers need a lot of power to run. But with AI and automation, we can considerably reduce power consumption, which makes data centers greener and more sustainable. To explain how this works, we have with us today Alexy Thomas, Technology Consulting Partner on Data Analytics and ESG at EY India, joining me. Welcome to the podcast, Alexy.
Thanks for inviting me, Salu. As you mentioned, data centers consume large amount of electricity. This huge power consumption directly influences organizations' ESG goals. So I feel that in the next 2 years, the top priority for data centers are going to be about reducing power consumption and become more sustainable and socially responsible. This is the right time to discuss all these topics.
Thanks, Alexy. Let me start with the basics here. Exactly how power hungry are data centers?
Well, the International Energy Agency states that data centers account for around 1% of the global electricity demand. With digital transformation across sectors gaining momentum, demand for data services is rising exponentially. I've just seen that a rating agency predicts that the capacity of data centers in India will record a five-fold increase in the next 5 years. This growth in data center market means that there'll be more demand for power, data center space, and of course, skilled manpower. And global real estate consultant JLL, in their recent study, says that energy consumption by data centers are going to double every 4 years. And the sector now accounts for up to 4% of total greenhouse gas emissions globally. So you can see from all the different studies that data centers are going to be power guzzlers and are going to consume a large proportion of the power that we use as a human race in the planet.
That is interesting. So, how do you think, Alexi, AI and automation tools can help here?
So modern data centers are addressing these problems by deploying artificial intelligence. So AI coupled with automation, with IoT and machine learning are now helping many data center operators to design and build lean, smart data centers. These cutting edge AI based solutions that automate the movement of workloads in the data center to the most efficient infrastructure in real time is going to help address this problem. Also, rule-based AI will automate resource optimization through predefined configurations, which will further improve the workload patterns and match these demands within data center capacity, both inside the data center as well as in a hybrid cloud setting as well. So these solutions will ensure that data center capacity, is utilized in the most optimal manner, which will in turn reduce the energy consumption.
Thanks, Alexi. Moving on, what do you think are the major AI and automation tools coming in, and how will they manage data center workloads and make them sustainable?
So there'll be many different types of AI/ML solutions that will be used within data centers. So I'll give you some examples. Digital twins, real-time virtual representations of the real world are now becoming key for data center efficiency improvement. It allows data to be collected from all sources and helps data centers to operate more sustainably, not only from a cost perspective, but also from an environmental standpoint. Starting from facility design and space utilization, digital twin technology, as an example, reduces carbon footprint. The more powerful the data center is, the more heat it generates, right? I mean, that's a known fact, thus consuming more energy for its cooling systems. Now, real-time control of cooling equipment with sensors and machine learning reduces the amount of energy spent on cooling, shrinking the energy bills and carbon footprint. These kinds of software actually learns by continuously analyzing sensor data as well and adjusts according to the environmental change. So with pragmatic usage of different types of AI, I see companies can save up to 40% of the power spent on, the overall data center needs and data center cooling needs as well.
Well, Alexy, how else do you think can AI enhance data center functionalities?
As we spoke, AI solutions help in improving energy efficiency and reduce carbon emissions. But they also help in a myriad of different ways, like provide predictive maintenance, improve security, and automate routine activities and reduce manpower requirements. Traditional data centers monitor and report data outages manually. AI can monitor server performance, network congestion, and disk utilization and predict data outages in data centers, thus minimize the downtime. Um, I've seen AI ML powered smart cameras being used for intrusion detection systems and robots to ensure physical protection of data centers. AI can be a great tool for preventing cybersecurity. AI systems learn normal network behavior and is able to spot deviations. So, as you can see from the examples that I just gave, and different ways in which AI systems can be used, not just for from an ESG point of view, but just in terms of making the operation of data centers more efficient as well.
Thanks a lot for your time and for joining us, Alexy. I really enjoyed this very informative and engaging conversation.
It's been a pleasure, Silu. Thanks for having me.